Hello guys, welcome back to Comic Book Cafe, and this time around we're reviewing Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows issue 3. Now this is an interesting take on Spider-Man because there's little things you have to piece together, like people saying the fact that Spider-Man, when you hear some of the people who could be involved with helping Spider-Man, you hear that he abandoned the Avengers, and you hear little tidbits like this in this issue. Again, I did not read the first and second, so I'm going in this issue completely blind. But here's what you piece together. Peter Parker came out of retirement with Spider-Man due to the fact to save his daughter. His daughter has powers like his, and he did it for his family. Everybody knows Spider-Man is alive and still around, and all on the region is known he's alive. He's the guy who's basically his henchmen are basically the Sinister Six, and he's kind of known he's alive, but he's not been in the public consciousness, and they didn't know really where he is. So now, he's coming out of hiding. Everybody knows Peter Parker or Spider-Man's alive. So we start off this issue, basically seeing that the Sinister Six task is to find Spider-Man and bring him in. And we start off with seeing the Regent. Asking the question that if I, was to absorb Spider-Man's powers, would I be able to keep him? And they said, yeah. And they were like, well, it's only a mid-range power, even, no matter how we run it, it's still a mid-range power. It's not that important. And the Regent's like, no, without that, all these other powers are useless. So he needs his power for all the other powers. So I guess he's absorbed over the years. Because the Avengers are gone now and all that stuff. The Regent actually is headquartered in the Avengers' old mansion. He took it over. As a symbol. So anyway, we see Peter Parker in his black Spider-Man outfit go to this place to get some inhibitor chips, and as he talks to the guy hits the button, which tells us, basically alarms them that he was there, and his spider sensibility goes off, and right after he hits it, of course Doc Ock shows up, Octavius shows up. Basically the others aren't going to have time. I'm going to tear you apart, and this is, and he's like, you can't web me up and take me to the authorities. We are the authorities. So Spider rips off like his arm, and now his arms are like living metal, so he feels it like when he rips it off, and you don't see what he does to him, but you do hear him say, well, since there are no authorities, fine. And he messes him up, but you don't see what he does to Doc Ock. It's implied what he does to him. And then we see the Sinister Six show up, the rest of them. Hobgoblin, was it? Let's say Mysterio, Craven, they're there, and they kind of make comments about Doc Ock, what happened to him. And then you see, Craven and Mysterio's talking, and Craven's like, this isn't like him. He's desperate. This isn't a man doing this for himself. This is like a animal protecting its cub. He's doing it for a family. He's got a kid. We find that kid, we get Spider-Man. So they already know, okay, he has a kid. We have to find him. So the Regent, Spider-Man gets home. His mom's kind of answering questions about to his daughter about Mary Jane's answering questions to their daughter about their father being Spider-Man, because she really didn't. She knew he was a Spider-Man, but she didn't know exactly what he had done. And her mom tells a story about how, after his uncle died, he tried to protect everyone because it kept a promise to his uncle. And his daughter's like, had he ever lost? And Mary Jane says no, but you see in her memories that, of course, he lost a lot of people along the way. And he shows up home in the spider suit, and he got the inhibitor chip, and now we got a strand of hair for DNA. He can do this. Which is lost tech, and it's old tech, and it's illegal tech. Anyway, so the Regent's play is they decide, okay, we're going to call everybody in for an anomaly scan and this stuff. They're looking for his daughter, because if they find his daughter, they're going to find him. And Peter Parker knows that's what they're doing. But they all go down there early, and he has to plant the inhibitor chip, and they all pass the scan. Which is what he wanted, right? Hobgoblin, everybody's there. He passes the scan. They're all clear. Right? Okay, cool. They can go home, and it won't work. But the next person in line was this little kid who all of a sudden, when he goes to the scan, it causes his mutant ability to activate, and he clearly didn't know he had one. He did know, but he's freaking out about it. They are grabbing the kid, and that's when Peter Parker and his family were talking, and they're like, you know, he's an innocent person, do something. And Peter's like, you know, we do this together, all the family. It's either all in or nothing. And so they agree to it. So he goes, okay. He goes, you know, the suit up, spider suit. And as they grab the kid, as Hobgoblin's going to go and disperse everybody, all of a sudden you see someone hit the back of him, and he plows into the statue. And it's Spider-Man. And he makes a joke. He goes, it's not funny. He's like, good, I'm not in the mood for jokes anyway. And he starts going in there fighting, obviously. And you can hear some of the people's reactions, like, you know, one person's like, why is he fighting the Regis men? And he's like, and one guy's like, they're crooked. You get away with murder. And he's like, don't say that, so don't say that, I can hear you. But as he's fighting, Mysterio was like, hey, his kid's got to be there somewhere. And then at the end, these two guards, the Mary Jane, his daughter, you know, she's like, you know, I want to help. I have powers. And Mom's like, without using powers would be irresponsible. And right as they get done with that talk, two guards grab him. You know, one yells Mom, the other one yells, you know, Peter. And Peter sees, oh no, Mary Jane and Anne. And that's how they end the issue. But the end of the issue, we see is, the next issue's cover, you actually see his daughter and the little girl. It's not really like he covered her identity, but it's just like a little girl would make up. So next issue, we're gonna finally see her use her powers, maybe publicly. We'll see. Again, it is cool, interesting to see a dynamic that here's Peter Parker, here's Spider-Man. He's hunted by everybody because he's not, you know, because obviously bad people run things, and they're hunting him down. He has nowhere to run, in a sense, trying to protect his family. And here's his daughter who has powers like he does, but she's never, you know, really used them because she's only 8. So overall, I enjoyed the issue. It would have been better to read the other 2 issues to know exactly what led up to this. But if you know how to piece stories together, you can easily read this book. It is rather interesting to read it, knowing that this is different than any other Spider-Man stories before, because of course they have a daughter, and he's trying to protect his family, and they know the moves he can make. Like, okay, he got the inhibitor chip. We know what he's using it for. He's doing this to protect his family. So everything he's trying to do, and they know what he's trying to do. So they're both trying to, you know, outbeat the other. Right? He's trying to save his family, just keep him safe. They're trying to find his family to get to him, because, you know, the Regent wants his powers. And obviously the Sinister Six wants him dead, because these are the Sinister Six that have been his enemy, obviously, throughout the comic books, the characters you know. So, Vulture, you know, Hobgoblin, Mysterio. I'm probably saying his wrong. Mysterio, I'm probably saying his name wrong. The Illusionist, basically. You know, Craven. So, what do you guys think of this Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows series? Issue 3 was really good. I actually liked it. It was a really good issue. If you like, I kind of worry about this because it's a different kind of Spider-Man series. It actually is Peter Parker, but in a different take of the world around him. Like, this is still Peter Parker, but he will do things he won't do before because of the fact there is no authority he can take the bad guys to. And they're after his family, which makes it personal. He's trying to protect them. Anyway, guys, love to hear your guys' opinions like always. I'll make another review soon. Later.